In an era when public trust in institutions is deteriorating, my administration has remained committed to restoring faith in local government through action, transparency, and results. From maintaining public health through the crisis of a global pandemic to improving safety and community relationships within our police department during a time of heightened tensions nationally, to expanding access to housing and essential services for our most vulnerable residents, we have led by demonstrating competent governance, making responsible decisions, and leading with empathy. That trust isn't just built in times of stability, but in how we prepare for and respond to challenges. We recognize the current lack of certainty and stability of the federal government and how an unreliable partner at that level affects the responsibilities of local governments across the country. Here in Frederick, we refuse to let dysfunction dictate our future. We are committed to maintaining strong city services, ensuring financial stability, and continuing to move forward together. So I look forward to presenting my fiscal year 2026 budget, one that is based on the principles of competency and compassion. Frederick is fortunate to have an expanding tax base and a relatively strong local economy that allows us to largely protect ourselves from many of the challenges being faced by governments at other levels. But we do not take that for granted. This budget takes the necessary steps to ensure we remain responsible to our residents, our taxpayers, and necessary service delivery. Today, I am proposing a general fund budget of $163.3 million, based on maintaining our municipal property tax rate of 73 cents per $100 of assessed value for the 12th consecutive year, ensuring financial stability and predictability for homeowners and businesses. Across all operating funds, including water and sewer, stormwater management, parking, the Weinberg Center for the Arts, our airport, and the golf course, this budget totals $238.4 million. This budget is a reflection of competent governance, making responsible choices to protect Frederick's long-term success. Every year, city crews repair dozens of water main leaks, conduct nearly 1,000 tests to ensure our drinking water is safe, and make sure that PFAS, otherwise known as forever chemicals, remain below the limits provided in federal guidance. That means every drop of water that reaches your home is safe and clean. Our water and sewer teams move over 2 billion gallons of drinking water annually and treat nearly 2 billion gallons of wastewater, ensuring that what we put back into the environment meets the highest standards. And each year, we remove more than 500 tons of debris from city streets. That's enough to cover Nimio Field at Harry Grove Stadium 10 times. We complete roughly 24 ADA and traffic calming improvement projects each year, or about 2 per month, to ensure our streets work for everyone, from pedestrians and cyclists to drivers and transit riders. My proposed budget continues to make investments in the tools and infrastructure that keep our city running efficiently. This year, we are committing more than $3 million to purchase new vehicles and an additional $2.3 million in equipment upgrades, ensuring that our public works, emergency response, and city service teams have the modern, reliable resources they need to deliver uninterrupted, high-quality services to our residents. My FY26 budget makes sure we continue ensuring safe drinking water, maintaining clean and safe streets, and advancing our commitment to accessibility for all, because every resident deserves a government that works for them. This budget also reflects our commitment to leading with empathy by investing in our people, our workforce, and our community. Frederick is growing. With that growth comes a responsibility to make our city more sustainable for the future. That is why this year's budget includes $500,000 to continue implementing and sustaining growth in our citywide composting program, a step toward reducing solid waste and making our community greener. Our Parks and Recreation Department continues to expand innovative and inclusive programming, ensuring that every resident, regardless of age, ability, or background, has access to the spaces and programs that enhance their quality of life. And we continue to carry out the projects that people tell us matter to them. Whether that's the stadium renovations at Nimio Field at Harry Grove Stadium, park improvements at Westside Regional Park or here at Mullinex Park, or economic mobility and workforce development drivers like the Downtown Hotel and Conference Center. Our goal is to be the most full-service community of any mid-sized city in America. And as we grow, we will remain true to our core values, investing in a city that is safe, welcoming, and inclusive for all. Because a government that leads with empathy is one that listens, that responds, and that ensures everyone has opportunity to thrive. Frederick has always been a city that plans ahead, and this budget reflects that mindset. We know that if the federal and state government resources decline, local governments may be forced to fill the gaps. That is why my budget reserves $8.5 million beyond what's required in our financial policies to ensure we can continue providing essential city-operated services without disruption to the people who matter most, our residents. And at a time when nonprofit organizations are facing widespread funding uncertainty, this budget maintains our commitment to support nonprofits that provide critical services to our residents, services government could not duplicate effectively. We recognize the role these partners play in strengthening our community, and we will work to ensure they receive appropriate support to continue their work. In the city of Frederick, efficiency doesn't look like randomly slashing positions, shuttering agencies, or cutting key funding sources. Instead, it looks like an investment in technology to make sure services run smarter and better. That's why this budget invests in responsible, AI-powered software to assist residents in easily accessing information they need any time of day without waiting for a call back. And we are investing in AI-driven tools to help city staff work more efficiently, allowing them to focus on the work that truly serves our residents. I've lived in Frederick my entire life, and I know it's a city long built on trust and partnership. Trust in our services, and trust that we will always put our community first, working with our government, nonprofit, and private sectors. My proposed FY26 budget is a reflection of that trust, ensuring we remain financially responsible, operationally strong, and prepared for whatever comes next. We are continuing to build trust, lead with empathy, and govern with competence, because that's what Frederick deserves. This is a budget that protects our progress. It's a budget that reflects our values, and it's a budget that ensures that Frederick remains strong, today, tomorrow, and for years to come.